All right, Clint, here's the challenge. In the next 10 minutes, you're going to build me a social campaign around the most incredible product that I've invented. Are you up for the challenge?
Absolutely, potentially.
Here's the deal. Anybody that's been on Gary Vee's marketing team, this is a walk in the park, man.
It's got to be perfect. I already messed it up. Clint at Rock On Media. I can train someone to be a social media manager or a marketer. Work ethic and hustle, that's hard.
We rolling? All right, Clint. So here's the setup. So the product that I created is the most effective toe jam remover that that's ever hit the market. But here's the deal. I have no idea how to get this thing out to the market in an effective way. So that's what I need your help on. I know it's a social campaign. It's a highly visual product. So we're going to dive in. I'm going to set 10 minutes on my timer. I'm going to remind you of the time often, and I'm going to keep I've got some questions that can keep the conversation moving. We can't get too detailed in a single thing, but the idea here is we want to get some of the major principles in place that people want to be thinking about as they're building marketing campaigns for their businesses or for their products or services. Got it?
Got it. Am I allowed to ask you questions?
Of course. Yes. That's the whole process here. I want people to hear your thinking around how you think about this stuff, because then they can take it and apply it to what it is that they're up to.
To their toe jam.
Yeah, to their toe jam remover. So, are you ready?
Yep. No.
All right.
Yes.
10 minutes on the clock. Let's go.
All right. The first thing I need to know, so I always start with a who, why, what, where, when. It's like standard principle. Have you envisioned the ideal customer for this toe jam?
Absolutely. They are middle-aged males, and their wives complain about the toe jam in their toes.
So me,
Yep.
Except I'm divorced because of my toe jam. So you're talking directly to the target market.
Perfect.
At what point did you realize you just wanted to get me some toe jam remover? That's the next question. Middle-aged male, got it. Because that's a big one. That's going to help me dictate where these middle-aged men are.
Because women, I mean, they're going to get their toenails done, so they're removing their jam for them, but I'm not going to get my nails done, but my wife complains, right?
They say you can get pedicures, but I think that's just a front for introducing more toe jam to the toe jam remover market.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think it's all a ploy. But that's okay. We'll feed into this ploy. Why? We already know the why. So who? Middle-aged male. Perfect. Why? Because women hate it. Men want women to be happy.
Yeah, men like women. Women don't like toe jam.
I would go further and say women don't respect men with toe jam.
Okay.
So then it becomes a get your respect back. Yeah. So there we've got one insight that came from that is, okay, we want men to reclaim their respect. So reclaiming respect could be a messaging strategy. Reclaim what's rightfully yours, which is respect from your woman. I like where this is going. Okay, women hate men with toe jam or don't respect them. We got that. Now, what is it? It's toe jam remover. We're not selling the toe jam. You can kind of play with the push-pull marketing effect to say, okay, well, let's make toe jam more identifiable to point out. So you're creating that demand. So maybe the content direction could focus on that.
Like educating the audience on what toe jam is?
On the problem of it.
Okay.
Like, oh, I didn't realize I had that. Oh, I've wondered why I've been single for 2 years.
Yeah.
My toes do have a yellowish fungi underneath the nails.
They stink and they attract flies. We're 2.5 minutes in, by the way.
Perfect. Okay, and then where? So we know the where is where I like to go with. Where are these middle-aged men? So social media, a lot of them are on TikTok.
Okay.
So we're going to probably want to do a TikTok because that's the nice thing about TikTok is everyone does watch it, but the hard part with TikTok is that attention retention.
Yeah.
Is do people come back? So with an ad, you don't need to worry about the retention, but they are there. So you can heavily target on TikTok. You can also heavily target on Facebook. One of the biggest things that I like to do with a social media campaign is everything you shoot, and this is very much a takeaway from working with Gary Vayner, is when you do a whole photo shoot or a content capture, you are creating everything in mind that you are going to put this on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok or
Repurpose
YouTube
it.
Reels.
Okay.
The nice thing is all that layout, it's identical. It's all tall.
Sure.
I rarely shoot anything landscape anymore,
Yeah.
even in my photography business. Okay.
As we shoot this whole thing in landscape.
Well, know your audience and know
Lesson
YouTube.
number 1. Just kidding.
Okay, so we know we're going to be in TikTok, but with that in mind, we're going to be capturing content for Instagram, Facebook as well, and YouTube Reels, because that all is going to be synonymous. So that's kind of nice. And when? What's the urgency? When do you want to get this product out?
Last month. I mean,
Okay, that's a tough one. Yeah. I can't time travel yet.
But as soon as possible. You know, I want effectiveness around this campaign as soon as possible.
Let's get realistic. We got Black Friday 6 weeks away. That gives us 2 weeks of production time. We can identify the models. We can identify the toe jam. Then we're getting it out. The nice thing
Are you
is...
suggesting this is a good Black Friday product?
Oh, huge opportunity.
All right, got it.
Black Friday, the myth is that it's like those door busters, but really it's the fungi busters. This is the toe jam busters campaign. So our strategy is going to be this. We're going to need a face for the toe jam. We'll go with Aaron Rodgers because he's got some free time. He just tore his Achilles. Aaron Rodgers is going to be the talking face. That way you're leveraging both an influencer, you're getting his equity. He has the respect of several women. He's not kind. He's kind of a jerk. I don't know if you guys watch Hard Knocks on HBO. Great series.
So let me ask you this. What if I can't afford a face like that?
What if you can't get his face? It's his likeness. So you need the man with the beard. You need that scruff. You need someone who's like, that guy who looks really badass that's got a beard and his life together is really the king.
Yeah. So we're not talking about Aaron Rodgers himself. We're talking him as a prototype for the face.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
So he's put together. It's the man that men would want to aspire to. And it's like, oh, if he looks that good and he's got toe jam, well, then I'm definitely going to trust his opinion. So he's not talking about how put together he is. He shows it.
Yeah.
So when you're shooting that content, it's a respectable man in a flannel shirt. He's got a big axe. Maybe he likes to cut wood. We don't know. He's portraying that manly man who you would think women do respect, but he lost it when he got the toe jam.
Yep.
So you create a cadence of how often you're going to post. You're going to have organic content. You're going to be posting twice a week at least. And the twice a week, that's really your portfolio. So 2x, I say 2 times organic posts. That's really your social portfolio. So that when they see your ad, they go, oh, is this for real? They're going to click on that profile and they're going to want to see how long have they been producing content.
4 minutes left, by the way.
Got it. Perfect. Thank you. So 2 times a week, organic posts, basically showcasing a portfolio of we've been doing this and other people do it. So you're going to want varied content.
So this is
different types of men.
Okay. So this is a combination of organic posting and ad posting.
So the first thing you're going to want to start doing is creating that strategy for the organic.
How do I know what to post?
I like that question. One of my favorites. It's all going to have to feed back into rebuilding that respect.
Okay.
So you can have
That's so interesting.
demonstrative videos. So everything needs to go back to the product being in use. You want to show the product in use, that it works. It's not like OxyClean where it's in your face and it's loud, but you have to at some point demonstrate.
Yeah.
The organic posts, you can play with that a little bit more.
Okay.
Where you're showing and you can spotlight reviews of products. You can say, hey, Frank came in, his wife hated him. He walked out the door 2 weeks later, totally a new man.
Do we use humor or is this serious? Because we're talking about respect. I mean, men take their respect seriously.
They do, which is why we need a little bit of humor in this one, because you would be embarrassed to say, I have stinky feet. Nobody walks into a room and said, hey, everyone, I wear extra thick socks.
I got toe jam.
Because of my toe jam.
Yeah.
So the whole point is let's break that awkwardness. It's kind of like you're using the masculinity to say, hey, it's okay to be masculine and have these problems.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
So we're going to be serious and funny to break the ice. The serious is going to be the demonstration to be like, yes, it actually does work.
Okay.
And then you're going to have 3 to 5 ads. Now with these 3 to 5 ads, it kind of depends on the budget. We don't really have a budget here. So we're just going to say we're going to shoot 3 different content pieces. We're going to be focusing on the guy's visuals and his manliness. We're going to be talking about reclaiming respect, so we know what the content's going to look like. You want 3 versions.
Okay.
There's 3 reasons for that.
What budget do I need to expect to run a good ad campaign? Something that's effective, something that I'm going to get results from.
Let's start from the back of that. You need 25 conversions. So you need 25 conversions a day for the algorithm to understand what success is. That's going to be a TikTok algorithm or Facebook, any social platform. It needs to recognize conversions. So 25 conversions a day. If the product is about $20 probably, then you're going to need to be spending enough to get 25 conversions. And a conversion is add to checkout. So you're probably going to need to be spending $200 to $500 a day over the course of a week. So that's $1,000 a week. And then you're going to be getting you're going to get 25 conversions throughout that. That's a good one.
So let me ask you this. So I can raise funds for the advertising. I fully believe in this thing. Could I grow it organically?
No.
Can't I go viral with something like this?
There's no such thing as organic anymore, because if you want to go viral, you're going to be paying for the influencer. So you're paying somehow.
Okay.
The algorithms do not want you to do anything organically. You need to be there and present in front. And the nice thing is you need to be promoting in order to get in front of people. And then the value really is going into the organic posts, which is what reminding them, oh, okay, so this guy is from a different country. He has this background, and this person is suburbia, and he's going to resonate with the brand as well. So you're helping with the organic is reinforcing what the ads are saying.
Got it.
The ads are highly targeted, very specific, call to action. It talks about the price point, talks about the benefits.
All right, time.
Holy cow. I actually want to go do this because I think it can work. So if you know.
We just need to invent the toe jam remover now.
There's got to be one. We can go acquire a company.
Hey, thanks for joining us for this 10-minute challenge. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. If you want to watch the full interview where we dive deep into the brilliance with this guest, go ahead and click the link in the description below. Peace.